he can come on the show and be charismatic, be exactly what he's supposed to do and say, so he is not in any way, shape, or form going to be called out as the person that we all know him to be. After watching Dr. Phil myself, I want to believe that he's not going to be fooled by Chris, but then there's that little bit of me that wonders, well, maybe he will be fooled by Chris because Chris is just so good.
Well, Melissa says her husband Chris is a deceitful, manipulative, pathological liar who can't hold a job, although he does pretend to go to work. Now, Chris admits he has told so many lies, he can't even remember all of them. Well, Melissa says there's one lie that she will never forget. It arrived by way of email. Let's see if Chris remembers this one.
One of the best lies that Chris has ever told me came in a form of an email. It was a fake email coming from a licensed counselor that is an actual person telling me that Chris has been seeing him for weeks now and that he was really making some great progress. I realized very quickly that this was Christopher writing me. Chris has a punctuation problem. He always puts a space after a sentence. He has horrible grammar. And then I looked up the guy's name, and he spelled the name wrong. Melissa, I am your husband's therapist for the couple of weeks. And as I'm reading, there's things that aren't spelled right. He asked me to email you to give you confirmation that he has been seeing a licensed counselor and helping him overcome his problem and be a better man, husband, father. Christopher has come a long way since counseling with him. I can tell you that his problem can be conquered successfully. I also know that he has reached out to y'all's pastor, using the word y'all's as a professional. Christopher, from what I have learned, has a very big heart, so hold in there. He is doing really well. I have faith in y'all's marriage. If you have any questions, please feel free to email me. Thanks, with no signature. And notice that he says email him and not call him. When I confronted Chris, he denied and denied and denied, and he finally said, okay, I did it. It's very sloppy work for Chris.
So what was your strategy there on that email?
Well, I was desperate, I guess, to have her back in my life.
When you wrote this out, you say that he wants to be a better man, husband, and father. Now that tells me that you know that should be a goal, or you wouldn't have written that, right?
Right.
So you know that that must be important. Overcome his problem with lying, so you know that must be important. And you go on and say he's come a long way in his counseling. He's very determined. He does want to overcome this issue and to never hurt you, his family, and others around him. You're bringing this up, which tells me you must have, at least intellectually, awareness that that is happening, that you are hurting people. Why did you say that?
That's the truth. I mean, that's why I said it.
You say money is getting tight, but yet you continue to misappropriate funds. You say that it stems from his past, so you're looking for somewhere to lay the blame. You go on to try to motivate her. He's informed me that you're not wanting to move forward because you feel he will not change. You're more than welcome to come and join us, so you're going to run a little bit of a bluff here. Dealing with these types of cases, getting Chris to keep your head up. He is going to be a great husband, provider, and spiritual leader. I mean, you're really trying to mislead her. The problem here is, as she points out, you got to